Laravel database migration are just away some types of thing. So how do you create Laravel migration? Let's see in this video. So in the Google, just search for Laravel and you can see this is the Laravel website. So click on this. Now go to documentation and from here just search for composer. So I will copy this command and I will go into my desktop and I have created a folder called Laravel Turos. I will open it and from here I will open my CMD. Okay, and here I will paste the command and let's say my app is Laravel migrations. Okay, and I will hit enter. So wait for few seconds and until this you will go here and search for Laravel migrations. Okay, and this is the link database colon migration. So click on this and after click on this you can read this whole documentation which is very much user friendly. I have also learned from this. Now today in this video we will cover these types of topics where I will show that how can you create a migration file, and after that I will create this table schema using migration. So as you can see my Laravel file just started installing, so wait for few seconds. Okay, so as you can see my project has been downloaded and I will go inside my project. Now I will type code dot, so my Visual Studio Code will be open into this project. Now as you can see there have a file called .env. So here have a database name. So I will go to my XAMPP server and I will so I have started my XAMPP server, the Apache server and the MySQL, and I will hit my phpMyAdmin. So after opening phpMyAdmin, I need to create a database name, and let's say my database name is migration1. Okay, and I will click on create. So as you can see the database has created. Now I will go inside my code editor and here I will change the database name. The username and the password are default as the XAMPP username and password, and I will open up my command prompt, and from here for doing the migration first of all you need to run the default migration command which will create the default table schema inside this database migration so on. So for that just need to type php artisan migrate and hit enter. So as you can see it just preparing the database and after that it just create these 4 tables. Now if I go here and if I refresh the page, so as you can see these tables are got created. Now you have a question that how these tables are just created. So if you open up your project folder, inside that you have been seen there have a folder called database. So if I click on it and if I click on the migrations tab, as you can see there have 4 types of php file, and these php files are basically those migration file which has been created these tables which you can see inside this migration database tables, right? So these tables basically created using these scripts. As an example, if you see there have a table called create users table, and here have a default schema of user which has been created this users table, right? If I open up this table you can see this is the schema which is same as per this script. Now let's jump to the topic. So how can we create our own custom migration file? So for that just clear the terminal or clear the command prompt, and let's say my migration name is customers. So you need to type php artisan make migration, then type create and the migration name which is customers. Okay, so php artisan make migration create is basically for creating the table, right? So my what is some mistake, create, and the migration name is customer. So I will hit enter. So as you can see this create customer table has migration file has been created which is here. So this is basically this customers table migration. So as you can see I have been created this first migration, so our first video topic got covered. Now in the second topic we will see that how can we create this customer table schema. So as you can see, there are this ID, name, age, blood group, phone and address, right? So first of all, as you can see, this is the function ID which has been created the by default column as ID. Now we will create the name, age and blood group. So for creating this we need to type table, and we need to type string. So string is basically for creating the varchar inside MySQL. Okay, and after that we need to also create age and blood group. Okay, so I will type table, and inside this table I will type integer, right? Because age is basically an integer, so I will type integer, right? Now oops, this is now I will type table. Okay, and blood group is basically a string, so I will type string, and say this column name is blood group, so I will type blood group. Okay, and I will write like this. But the thing is, the blood group should be a null, so it can get the nullable values also. So for declaring nullable, you need to type nullable function, which will create this column can be a null. Okay, and the last columns are phone and address. So for that we will need to type table, and inside this table we will type integer, and inside integer we will type phone, right? And we will also type string, and inside the string we will type address. Okay, so as you can see, this is our table schema, and this is our migration script. So if I want to do the migration, I need to type php artisan migrate. So I will type php artisan migrate. So as you can see, migration has been done, and if I go here and if I refresh the database, so as you can see, this is the table customer which has been created, and these are the columns which we have been mentioned using the scripts, right? And the interesting thing is, if you go the structure, you can see the name, age, blood group, all the columns has created, and the blood group is set to null, which we have been mentioned using this, and other fields are set as not nullable. But wait for few seconds, which is, if you see, the phone number and the address are those columns which data types need to be changed, as phone number as big int and address into medium text. So how can you change that? So for that we need to use db colon colon statement, which is basically used to apply the alter statement into the migration. So how can we apply the alter statement in the migration? So for that we need to type db colon colon statement, right? So for that you can write like db colon colon statement, and inside this you can type alter table, and the table name which is customers, right? And your column name which is phone number. So I will type modify column and the phone number, and it should be changed to big integer, which is size should be 12, and it will be not null. Okay, and I will also type address. So I will type address, which should be a medium text. Okay, there should not be any types of size. So let's see what happened after applying this db colon statement, where we can write our alter statement for our migrations file. Okay, so I will go into my migration database, and I will select all the tables, and I will create on drop, and let's drop all the tables. So as you can see, our database is clean, and if I just clear all the tables, and if I type php artisan migrate, and if I hit enter, oops, maybe some word mistake, migrate. So as you can see, the last table also have created as customers. So if I refresh this, as you can see, this is the customer table. If I go here, and as you can see, those all the columns are valid. And if I go to the structure, as you can see, the phone number has been changed to big integer, and the address column changed to medium text from the varchar size which I have been defined in the old schema. So as you can see, this is basically the importance of DB statement, where you can apply the alter statement for the table or maybe some columns for your migration. So this is basically a short video about Laravel migration. I hope this video is helpful for you. So thank you guys for watching this video.